All right, what's going on, y'all? I'm here today to give you guys a little insight on my fantasy draft strategy. It was my plan to do this video a little earlier in the year. I know the season's about to start in a couple days, but the way my schedule been, I ain't really been able to line up recording with my other drafts. I will give y'all a peek of my main league, my paid league. The draft I want y'all to follow along with me on is my work league, and I'm just getting ready for this draft to start here in a few minutes. I think I got about 5 minutes. So draft strategy. One thing that I always do, you always want to get a cheat sheet, right? You either get a cheat sheet off of one of the many sites that do it, one that you trust. You could put together your own cheat sheet if you really know ball, but a lot of people don't really know ball like that. Um, and it's going to take a while if you want to do like a full like 300 man cheat sheet. So the way I got mine set up, basically got all my players in tiers, right? And then within those tiers, I got like specific players that I really want, like must haves. If they there, you got to take them. Um, but my key is to try to get at least two people. You can get two people in the current tier that you in. So if you in the first round, right, and you got a chance to say get Bijan Robinson and like a Bucky Irving who's at 9 or Malik Neighbors at 7. That happened to me in my other draft. I ended up with Malik Neighbors and Bucky Irving. Those both tier 1 prospects in the first with my first round, first and second round pick. Um, Now whether you want to go running back heavy, whether you want to go wide receiver heavy, it's kind of up to you. It depends on how your board falls. I personally like to try to secure a running back, a top tier running back early because there aren't many of them. By my count, there's maybe three. Bijan, Saquon, and Jameer, of course. I do like Chase Brown. It's kind of a lottery pick for me. I do like Bucky Irvin as well. I actually like Bucky Irvin a little bit more than I like Chase Brown. I was actually on Chase Brown last year. I got hip to him because his twin plays for the Eagles. If y'all don't know, Sidney Brown, our safety, who looks like he's gonna be starting this year. So I've been looking into Chase Brown before he even became like a semi household name. So um, I am looking for the actual draft. Um, am I not signed in? Did they sign me out? All right, here we go. So I found out I'm drafting fourth, right? Now, based on the ESPN rankings, I might end up with Saquon. I really didn't want to take Saquon, even though that's my guy. I was going to try to kind of shy away from him this year. But, I mean, if he falls to me at 4, I don't know, man. Like, I like Jameer Gibbs, too, a lot. But the thing about Jameer Gibbs is that they have a secondary option that he splits carries with, especially at the goal line. You can say the same about Saquon because he gives up a lot of his goal line touchdowns to Jalen Hurts. Um, so it's kind of give and take. I don't know if they're both there. I gotta take Saquon though. As far as receivers, obviously Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson are probably going to be off the table. If either of those end up being here somehow, I'll take them. Like I said, I ended up with Malik Neighbors in another draft. He's cool. I do like the prospect for CeeDee Lamb this year because I think the only path to success for the Dallas Cowboys is to spam the passing game with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. They don't have a good defense. They don't have a good running game. So they're going to have to try to outscore everybody. So I mean, that's really their only option. So if you end up with CeeDee Lamb, that's honestly like a top tier pick for me. It's pretty much the same as like the Bengals from last year and probably this year too. No defense, trying to outscore everybody when they can. So I think CeeDee Lamb is going to put up major numbers this year. Y'all can't see it. They in the on the chat on the side talking crazy. It looks like we about to start in less than a minute. But like I said, yeah, this is my work league. It started out as a 10 man, but then we ended up getting a couple extra people at the last minute, so we going 12. I know some people don't like 10 man leagues because it is like a little bit easier. The waiver wire is always full of people. Um, and you don't really have to get in your bag as much, especially when it comes to drafting deep. But the reason I like 10 man leagues is because it keeps it fun. It's like every game is a all-star game. Like you look at the schedule and it's like, damn, next week I got to go up against Jamar Chase, Lamar Jackson, Tyreek Hill, Sam Laporta, and somebody crazy in the flex as well. Like I think that's fun, but I don't mind getting in my bag and going, with a 12 or more man league. I done it before. I actually won my last two drafts. My last two, like in my main league. Uh, I won the last 2 years, and I take a look at. I give y'all a look at the team that I got in that league this year too. I'm picking fourth. Oh, I'm on the clock already. Jesus. So Justin Jefferson is there. Do I take him right now? Is this projected points? I don't know. JJ McCarthy, man. Nah, I gotta go Saquon. Had to do it. Had to do it. And we're gonna see who else falls. I don't pick again for a minute because I picked fourth, so I got a little whiles to go. Little ways to go. Ooh. Who picked Christian McCaffrey? They're tripping. That's a real lottery pick right there, man. Let me see. Who picked him? Oh my goodness. He's crazy. That's hilarious. Let's look at this board. Who's on the clock right now? He must be. He must be on auto pick. Uh, look like he is. Let me see. Yeah, he on auto pick. But yeah, the way my schedule been, like I work nights, so trying to be up for drafts in the middle of the day be so hard. Like on one league, I fell asleep like literally 15 minutes before the draft started, and my first four picks was auto pick. I didn't get done too dirty. I ended up with like Bucky Irving, James Conner at running back, and then a bunch of receivers. Like I ended up with Amon Ra, uh, T. Higgins, Devontae Smith. Like I came out with a pretty good team, but I was hurting, bro. Like I'm glad. I could have been way worse off. We gonna see how this one goes. I'm gonna try to swing. I'm gonna try to swing another. Let's see how the board falls. Cause what I'm gonna try to do is get another top tier pick with this next one, and then I also pick like not too far after, like 7 or 8 picks later, because I picked fourth. So I'm gonna try to swing another top tier player and then start going with quarterbacks. In my third, if I could swing a Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson or even a Jalen Hurts, man, I'll take a Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels too. If I could swing any of those, then I'll try to swing one of them early. But it's a lot of talent right here in this little part of the draft. Like Lad McConkey is 26th on my board right now. He helped me win a league last year. He went crazy. I wouldn't mind taking him again. Let's just see how the board falls. Lincoln Osiris is crazy. I wish y'all could see the chat. See what they talking about in the chat. Shit's crazy. Let me see. Maybe let me scoot it over so y'all can see it. Talking about CMC's about to eat. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. Um, yeah, I mean, he is I mean, he can. I'm not saying he won't, but yeah, I don't know. It ain't looking too great. All right, so this is who fell. Malik Neighbors is still on the man. He better not fall to me. Malik Neighbors fall to me is a wrap, but he not because it's an auto pick. Auto pick is on for these two people. AJ Brown would be a great pick right there. Ooh, James Cook. Ah, shit. All right, let's see. Let's go to the pages. None of my tier two people are there. Yeah, this is tough. I might go Tyreek. I think Tyreek is gonna have a bounce back year this year. Ooh, eesh. This is tough. I might go T. Higgins here. Yeah, I'm gonna go T. Higgins here. Then I'm gonna go. I might be able to swing a quarterback here. Let's see. It depends. If Lamar's there, I mean, if Josh is there at my pick, that's me. I feel like he's gonna get sniped though. But if he's not, then that means Lad McConkey or Tyreek Hill may still be there. And I think Lad McConkey has a lot of upside because he's going to catch a lot of those short passes in a PPR league. Like that's untouchable. Man, the stack with Joe Burrow though, the stack with Joe Burrow and T Higgins would be kind of crazy too. I don't know. Damn, I didn't even know Travion Henderson was still on the board. It's kind of crazy. Ooh, Josh Allen is there. I think I gotta take him, guys. I think I gotta take him here and see if I can swing a Travion Henderson on the way back down. I don't really trust. I've always been super anti rookie players because like there's nothing that screams projection more than trying to decide what a rookie is going to do. Like you see it all the time. Marvin Harrison Jr. Like the rookie that breaks out and is a league winner is most likely not going to be you know the one that they say it is. Now I do think Travion Henderson is a good spot, but yeah, I'm unsure there. Now with the way this board is falling, let's see what we got so far. All right, Saquon, T, Josh. Who ended up getting Derrick Henry? Josh. Okay. Uh, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Man, I don't know. This board fell a little funny, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I see some picks that I like. Um I definitely like a lot of these players I see, but we just gotta see how it falls because I got 2 picks within 8 picks, so I'm gonna probably take. Not too big on George Kittle. Uh, I do think Xavier Worthy is gonna have a big year. I do believe that Xavier Worthy is gonna have a big year. Who I got? I really like I like Jameson Williams prospects too. We'll see how this goes though. Oh, Travion Henderson. I'm gonna probably take him. Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's on the clock. I don't know about Jackson Smith and Jigba, bruh. I don't know about Gary Wilson either. Damn, somebody took Xavier Worthy. Fuck. All right, we gonna go. Do I take him here? Or do I take the running back? I'm gonna take Jackson Smith and Jigba. Damn, Patrick Mahomes is way down here. One mistake that I made today. Um, I saw Josh Allen was still available, so I didn't exactly stick with my board. I didn't. I'm not too far off, but one player that I got in like all my leagues, one rookie that I'm taking a chance on is Matthew Golden, just because of his physical attributes and the things that I've heard about him coming out of camp. Like I hear that he's been fucking balling, so we're gonna see. Tetaroa McMillan. I've heard a lot of good things about him too, but I just can't. I can't do too much upside. One thing a lot of people do too is take two good quarterbacks and then trade one later. It's always an option. Let's see, George Pickens. Let me see. I got two receivers. Do I take a TE here? No. Tony Pollard, David Montgomery. Zay Flowers as a wide receiver one is kind of sketch. Not gonna lie to you folks. It's kind of nah. He'll be a flex. So it's not too bad. Now I gotta secure another running back now. Um, coming down the pipe. Aaron Jones Sr. That's a pretty good option. He does have somebody he's splitting time with. R.J. Harvey is pretty good. Isaiah Pacheco is an option there. I actually like Isaiah Pacheco there probably more than the rest of them. Jalen Warren, another good option right there. Uh, it just all depends. So how this comes back down, I'm gonna try to get. I'm gonna try to go. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go probably Isaiah Pacheco there, but I also see Matthew Golden down there, who I wouldn't mind taking again. But I need to get a tight end, so it's probably not gonna happen this time around. And this is the danger that you run in when you do take a quarterback kind of early, because I could have waited till now and still got Patrick Mahomes, you know, and probably secure another skill position earlier. Like I could have secured another running back probably with that Josh Allen pick. But I mean, come on, he's the MVP of the league, running threat, passing threat. Everything goes through him. I don't think you can go wrong with Josh Allen. When it comes to Josh Allen, uh, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, I don't think you can really go wrong taking them early simply because of the running threat. But it's all about how you want to do it. I've done 4 drafts this year, and I've taken different approaches to each. You just kind of gotta see what works. A lot of times, what you gotta do is do a couple mock drafts and see how the board tends to fall, and go from there. But so now we just waiting it out. Season starts in 2 days, fellas. Feel real bad. Feel real bad for the. No, I'm lying. I don't feel. I never feel bad for the Dallas Cowboys. Never. I wouldn't even sit here and tell that lie on Beyonce's internet. But yeah, man. I've been itching. I've been itching for the season to start, bro. Can't wait to throw me some steaks on the grill. Pour me up a little drink. It's gonna get real serious. I think we got a slate of good games this weekend too, because Friday we got Kansas City, the Chargers. I think Sunday night we got Bills, Ravens. I think we got a nice little slate for week 1. I think I'm gonna enjoy week 1 real good, unless somehow the Eagles shock me and shit the bed. Then my whole next week is gonna be ruined, because that's the kind of season of the year that we're in, where my favorite football team controls my mental health until about the end of February. So worked out pretty good for me last year, but every year ain't gonna be glory. So we'll see. I think as long as we stay healthy, though, I don't think anybody's messing with us. I don't think anybody can sit with us for if we stay healthy. Now that's a big if. Staying healthy is like such a what if kind of thing. It's hard to say, but we're gonna see what's shake though. I think Jalen Warren is a pretty good option too. We'll see. Ricky Pearsall, I think he has potential to have a good year. I'm staying away from New Orleans players, bro. Um, who picked George Pickens? Ha. Okay. Yeah, I'm staying away from New Orleans players. I'm staying away from pretty much anywhere, anybody, any player where there's like dysfunction, a bunch of injuries. I'm not real big. Like if I was in this spot, I would take Jameson Williams here, but the thing is, they lost their offensive and their defensive coordinators, and I know how that affects things. So I would be a little iffy on that, honestly. But you know, I do think the San Fran, they could be in that boat, but I also kind of believe that they're going to have a bounce back year. They'll be a little bit more healthy. I know that Debo's gone and Brandon Ayuk is hurt right now, but they do have Juan Jennings. They do have Ricky Pearsall. I think Ricky Pearsall could be a good pick if you get him in the right place. I don't know. Do I take Mark Andrews here or do I try to hold out for Isaiah Likely? Because I don't know where he is right now. I should hold out for. I can probably grab Jake Ferguson late. I don't know if I want to kind of shine away from Travis Kelsey this year. He a little bit too old. I feel like he done had some distractions, running around with his little girlfriend. I don't know. I think we about to see a decline from him. I know that's kind of disrespectful, but it's the truth. Do I take JMO there? Uh, so do I take JMO there and then I got three receivers already. Even though the Chiefs aren't really a running team, I don't mind taking him there just because they're a functioning team. Like they are well ran team. They're pretty balanced. He doesn't have a lot of competition in the backfield there. I think he'll catch some passes out of the backfield. So I think I had to take him there. I really wanted to take a chance on Jameson Williams, but because of that Zay Flowers pick, I honestly think Jameson Williams has more upside than Zay Flowers. But like I mentioned earlier, that wait, he might still be here at this pick. I might take him. Jalen Warren's there too. What are my prospects looking like? I think I'm gonna take Travis Etienne down there. Damn, Mark Andrews is there too though. All right, so now I'm gonna start queuing players that I would take. I would take him. Take him. I've heard good things about Ja'Cory Crosby Merritt. Uh, J.K. Dobbins. I think J.K. Dobbins is gonna end up starting to start the year. Javonte Williams. I think he's good, but and see, this is why I usually don't take a quarterback early because look at who you can get in the seventh and eighth round. Justin Herbert is like pretty solid for a fantasy quarterback. You know what I mean? Caleb Williams, I think he's going to have probably a bounce back year. We're going to see about Tyler Warren. I don't know. Tucker Craft. These are my two guys right here that have been targeting this year because I think the Packers are going to be pretty good. I think Tucker Craft has a lot of upside. So with these next two picks, what I'm going to try to do, try to find me another running back out of this group here. Khalil Shakir. That's a pretty. I think that's a high upside pick. And if you look at it, so his like Tyler Warren. This is why I don't pick. Uh, I don't pick too many rookies. First of all, that situation Like their quarterback situation, it scares me. Second of all right, so look, his projected fantasy points 166, right? You go down to these veterans and they're not too far off 160, 155, or he's a rookie too. 160, 156. Who's do you think is more likely to hit that number? The rookie or the vet? Like the vet is proven. We don't know anything about this rookie guy. So if you want to take that swing on the upside of a rookie, be my guest. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I do think Travis Etienne, 2 years ago, he helped me win the league. I think he's going to have a bounce back. I don't know if I would take him there. I would probably lean more towards like a Zach Charbonnet at that pick, but we're going to see how this shakes. Hollywood Brown, that's a good depth piece there. I think he's only low because of him being hurt last year, but I think that he could have a bounce back. Oh, the infamous Kyle Pitts. I didn't picked him in the last three drafts, thinking that he was finally gonna come alive, and I'm still waiting. I'm done with Kyle Pitts, bro. If he goes off and has 100 points a game, so be it. But I'm not picking him, bro. I don't care how far. I don't care how far he falls. I'm not falling for it this time, bro. I done fell for it 3 years in a row. He's not gonna get me this time. Look, a sneaky handcuff pick too. A sneaky handcuff pick. Will Shipley. For all my Eagles fans, they probably know who he is. Um, shit, the Redskins fans probably know who he is too, because he had like a 50 some yard run on their ass too. Anyhow, if you're scared of Saquon's injury history or possibility of injury in the future, and you pick Saquon like I did, Will Shipley is a nice pick. You can probably get him off of waivers. You probably don't even need to draft him. But I feel like that's a pick that could come back to, you know, save you later on. I might be taking Krosky Merritt. Oh, somebody took Krosky Merritt. Okay. I'm not taking, man. I got Bark Putty in two other leagues. And I think I've settled that the only reason I took the only reason that I took a quarterback kind of early in this draft is because I haven't in any of my other drafts. And this is a pretty low stake league. Like I think the buy-in is $20 in this league, so I'm not, you know, I don't have much on the line here. I just wanted to see how the board was going to fall if I did decide to take a quarterback early. I'm not a super big fan of it, but we're going to see how it goes. And I still might get another quarterback down the list. I don't know if Jordan Love's been taken yet, but yeah, he's one to watch. That's all I'm going to say. See, I like this right here. What pick we at? 93. I really think Drake May is going to go off this year. I'm not going to hold you. Let me see what I got. Three wide receivers, two running backs. Do I take J.K. Dobbins here? He did pretty good last year. Chris Godwin there looks like a pretty good pick too. Let's go J.K. Dobbins. Josh Downs might be one to watch. He's questionable. What's his injury? Uh, week one availability in doubt. Don't know about that one, my guy. What about Jaden Reed? 11.2, 10.7. Jaden Reed. I think I think I would take a flyer on Jaden Reed right now. This nigga still hurt, bro. Chris Godwin is a huge what if story, bro. I think I might have to rock with I think I might have to rock with Jaden Reed, bro. Am I gonna be able to grab him on the way back? That's 14 picks. Juan Jennings. I might take him. Or do I take Shakir here? Yeah, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna just see. Now, if I could swing this, this, and this somehow, or this, we money. Honestly, watch I end up with Cal Pitts after I then just said that I'm not drafting fucking Cal Pitts, bro. We got 6 more rounds left. We gonna see how this goes. Let's see. Let's check the board. This is a crazy team. They taking kickers already? Oh yeah, he's dude is. I don't know who this is, but he knows a little bit of ball. I think he knows a little bit of ball. I see some squads though. Puka Nakua, Bucky Irving, Omarion Hampton, James Conner, Travis Hunter. I'm not picking Travis Hunter this year, bro. He's not a fade for me, bro. So I'm only gonna end up with two of these people. I think I'm gonna end up taking Do I take Jaden Reed there? I got five receivers already. I can't take Jaden Reed there. I should have took Jaden Reed there. I'm not gonna hold you. I mean, he's splitting with a lot of people, but yeah, nah. Maybe I'll trade for him later. And if you don't use it, it's not 100% like it's nothing that I really bank on. I take what it tells me with a grain of salt. But the Walter Picks app, when I'm trying to decide between two different people, eh, you know, what you also have to always take into consideration though is the success of the teams. Like it's the success of the teams. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I think the Green Bay Packers are going to be a little more successful than the 49ers. I think they're both probably playoff teams, honestly. Um, but I don't know, man. Green Bay feels like they're right there. And I feel like even before the Michael Parsons trade, man, sometimes you just feel it in the air. Feel it in the air. But yeah, man. Yeah, I like Jaden Reed, but I need to secure another running back. So I'm gonna probably take Zach Charbonnet here. Yeah, I'm probably taking Zach Charbonnet here. If he don't get sniped, watch he get sniped. He didn't get sniped. Thank you, Jesus. And then I should be able to fade. I'm probably want to go after Tucker Craft here. And that should pretty much round out my board. It's the team I'm rocking with. Yeah, I don't talk shit about me for hitting the vape either, bro. I'm quitting. I just went down to a zero Nick joint. So yeah, be off this joint next week. 1 o'clock. Uh, yeah, Tucker Craft it is. What's crazy is I'm gonna end up doing the funniest thing ever and taking Cal Pitts anyway. I did say that I wasn't going to take him, but seeing as though I already have maybe I should go get a defense now. I don't know how the Steelers defense is ranked that high. Confused. Yeah, my two targets right here. I'm gonna try to get Jordan Love. Nah, he's not gonna fall. It's too many auto picks. I don't think he's gonna fall. But if he does, I'll take Jordan Love, and I'm gonna just take Kyle Pitts just to be funny. Hunter Henry does sound like a good one, simply because he has a young quarterback, and young quarterbacks tend to lean on the tight end a little bit more. I mean, Kyle Pitts is young. I mean, Kyle Pitts quarterback is young too, though. They're literally like the same, both second year, I think. So I don't know, man. I feel like I should just not fall for it. Yeah, they're ranked pretty much even. So I don't know. What other weapons though? I feel like yeah, no way Jordan Love drops there. So what I'm gonna end up doing? Najee Harris. Is Omarion Hampton actually gonna be the starter there? Has that been confirmed? Yep, they done started taking defenses already. Fantastic. Hey, Joe Mixon could be a nice little sleeper too, because I think he ranked so low because he's still hurt. But if you remember what he did last year, somebody took Kyle Pitts. It's hilarious. I'm glad they took him. They made my decision a lot easier. Oh man, cuz got about what? Got three more picks left, so we almost out of here. We're gonna see how this goes. And one thing you gotta remember, you know how to give you a grade at the end of your draft? Don't listen to that shit, bro. Like that should be so inaccurate. In my experience, anyway. Um, but yeah, you just gotta believe in your picks. Now it might be accurate come week one, and you put up like a dud, get your ass blown out. You might be a bad draft, but it's a long season though. And I told people that last year because I lost. I went like I pretty much did what the Eagles did. I went like 2-2 starting out, or maybe even 2-3 worse than that. Then I ran the gauntlet. Like I'd never lost till the championship. Like till I never lost again after like the week 5. Like you just got to get a lock in on your lineups. You see who your stars are, because a lot of times the people you draft early might turn out to be duds, but one or two of them people that you drafted late gonna hit. So you just gotta trust your process and remember it's a long season. Don't give up too early. A lot of people start trading. Man, I be getting trade requests right after the draft. Like, come on, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? We don't even know what's going on right now. I denies them shits until after the draft. Does Hunter Henry fall here? Why they got the Eagles defense ranked so low? What's wrong with people? What kickers we got out here? Jake Bates, Cameron Dicker. I think I'm gonna take Cameron Dicker. Kiami Fairbairn. Yeah, I do think I could have done better. Um, I feel like early in my draft, bro, I probably should have just went James Cook here. But I was scared that I wasn't going to get a good receiver. But then I end up seeing all these receivers falling. And if I had known that, I would have much rather had James Cook or even Chase. Why didn't I take Chase Brown right there, bro? He took 3 running backs: Xavier Worthy, Calvin Ridley, Michael Pittman. Yeah, I think I tweaked right here. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I think I tweaked. Um, there was so much else still available. I'd rather even had Tyreek there than T Higgins. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I might be slicing it, but yeah, I probably should have went Bucky Irvin there. I could have went Chase Brown. I could have went Bucky Irvin. Yeah, I didn't follow my own advice and stick with my board for real. I kind of wanted to try something a little new. Hey, watch out for Demario Douglas this year too. Mm, just saying, because I think Drake May is gonna have uh, a second year turn up. All these motherfuckers down here. That's solid though. I did solid. I did solid. I would have liked to have one more bench. I'd have took another swing on somebody. Romeo Dobbs. So I'm gonna just take a bench player. I mean, yeah, I just need one bench player, and then I'm gonna take a. I might not even take a defense. I might just stream a defense. See who. Let's see who the top defenses are for week 1. I always stream defenses. You can stream kickers too, honestly. You can stream any position if you really know what you're doing, but some some are obviously a little better, a little easier than others. But with kickers, you always want to take indoor kickers, or at least kickers who are playing indoor that week. Um, that's why I took Cameron Dicker. He's was pretty good last year. Plays in the dome. So Tua still being on the board is strange. I feel like all of these people right here like pretty much interchangeable. Damn, do I really have that many more fucking picks ahead of me? Yeah, so if they don't get sniped, I'm gonna end up taking Vikings defense there. Seahawks defense got taken. Okay, nice. Oh, they took him. Shit. Who New England play this week? Yeah, we got some comp this year though. Justin Jefferson, Brian Thomas. I don't know about Brian Thomas, bro. Brian Thomas, Malik, Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes. But they running backs is Chuba Hubbard and DeAndre Swift. I don't know about that one, buddy. Devon Achane with the first pick. Malik Neighbors, Lamar Jackson. Okay. Tedoroa McMillan. Uh, I mean that's a good. That's a good. He got a lot of rookies there. I don't mind taking a risk on a rookie, but sometimes you shooting in the dark, bro. Like I'd rather have somebody. I'd rather be wrong taking a veteran who you thought was going to produce and didn't, simply because you have evidence that he even can, versus being wrong taking a rookie who everybody said was great and turns out to be shit. Because it's like, duh, he's a rookie. Like, how did these people that feel like they know what they talking about? Like, I just can't do it. Can't do it. I'll take a couple. Like my other draft, I took Matthew Golden. Who got Matthew Golden, by the way? I might try to snatch him. M. Johnson. Yeah, I'm gonna send him a trade though. They got the Colts defense being better than the Eagles defense. It's kind of wild. It's just a tad wild to me. The number one defense from last year. Okay, yeah, no, could be biased. These people could also not know what the fuck they're talking about though. There's that, you know. What defense is left? Cardinals defense is still there. Packers defense is still there. Who do they play? I got you. What I'm gonna do is
Yeah,
bro, why would you snipe the Eagles defense like that?
it was the last person alive. I mean, what you mean?
You're
And that
you're
was the
wild.
defense.
You're wild, bro. You knew I was gonna take them.
Wow. I can't read minds. I'm sorry.
Nah, they going I don't know about them for week one though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. What made you pick Christian McCaffrey first, bro?
Who else was I going to pick? I need a good running back.
Bruh, I think there were better options.
Nah, bro.
Devon A. Chain was there. Derrick Henry was there.
It's
Jonathan
gonna work
Taylor
out.
was still there.
It's gonna work out.
And then you end up still getting James Cook. That's a real running back. I take James Cook over Christian McCaffrey right now.
Well, now I got both of them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
And I
you.
got Nick Chubb and
I
running
feel
back
like
too.
everybody had a decent draft, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's a pretty even draft. This the first time that I took a quarterback early, but Josh Allen was there. I was like, yeah, I gotta go ahead and take him.
That's the only reason why I took J.D. 5 right after you took Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like, nope.
see, I think where I
Nobody else
tweaked
going
that,
first. Come off the board.
where I think I tweaked that was taking T Higgins second. I think I should have took another running back there, cause I didn't think I was gonna get a wide receiver, but I see all of these receivers was falling, bro. So
Yeah.
I feel like if I'd have took James Cook there or Chase Brown or Bucky Irvin, I'd have came out better in the end. But it's all good though.
need to start lining my stuff up. I got some players I want to pick.
Yeah, I need to. It's a couple players that got
But
sniped that I want to trade for.
they can just be talking, bro. They
Bruh,
can just be
saying
talking.
anything.
Anything.
Yeah, I'm recording this though. I'm gonna upload this in a little bit.
All right.
All right. All right, y'all. That's about it for my draft, bruh. We're gonna wait until the everything is over and the draft close, and we're gonna see our grade and see if the algorithm thinks we did it as good as I think we did. I think we did okay. Like I said, that one mishap when I didn't stick to my board and I took T Higgins early, just because I like T Higgins and I knew I had Saquon and I didn't think all those wide receivers were gonna fall, but I felt like if I had took James Cook there, but see if I take James Cook there, uh, I don't know if I still get the opportunity to take Josh Allen because then I would have been worried about receiver there. Who knows, man? But a lot of receivers fell. I think Zay Flowers at 7, Jameson Williams at 8. Like I think these are solid, but I would have liked to have had a true number one receiver as my first pick. So I mean, but none of these, some of these. I mean, AJ Brown was already gone. I don't know if I'd have took him and Saquon anyway. Brian Thomas, I'm not really. I feel like I don't know enough about Brian Thomas, and I'm not a big believer in Trevor Lawrence, so I probably wouldn't have took him. Wouldn't have took Nico Collins because I'm pretty sure he's coming off an injury. I would have taken Malik or Amon Ra, but I don't think Amon Ra is that. I don't think Amon Ra is that much better than T Higgins, to be honest. I think I did right. I could have went receiver, but then I would have been starving for receiver after that. But so this is how we looking for our week 1 matchup. Oh no, that's bad. We only projected to put up 123 points. That's bad. What did I do? I did something right here. I gotta try to get us a running back. That's what it is. I think we actually did okay at receiver, but we gotta try to get us a running back for sure. A better running back. Let me look at. Um, oh no, I did terrible. But we gonna see. I told you can't never think about this shit right here. But Well, we gonna see come the end of this week how shit looking, cause the algorithm say we ain't do that well, but I think we got a solid team, and we gonna see. I tried some different stuff this time around, so we gonna see who has my boy. Him, he's actually playing him. 12.3. All right, y'all. I'm gonna check back in with y'all in the next video. See how we did after week 1. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all be safe out here. Good luck to your teams. Unless you a Cowboys fan, then it is what it is. It's up. Fuck the ops. You know what I'm saying? Peace.